In today's video, I'll be showing you what the top 6 best heal and hybrid units in this update 16. I have only selected units that starts as a heal or hybrid unit. If you do not know what heal and hybrid unit you are going for, then this video will help you choose the best and insanely strong one. Every units in this video are all obtainable and not from trading. You heard me right? Yeah. And remember to subscribe and like. And with that being said, in no particular order, the first unit is Golden Frieza Emperor. Frieza is still one of the best heal unit, especially he has one of the most strongest and one of the best damage per second in this update 16. Golden Frieza Emperor stats at max level and max upgrade are 357,229 damage with his SPA at 13 seconds, making his damage per second at 27,479.15. Golden Frieza Emperor has an amazing damage per second at max upgrade for a heal unit, although he is very expensive to max upgrade. Golden Frieza is not too difficult to evolve since you just need to continuously defeat the West City Frieza invasion raid, and having the raid relics will make it a lot easier to defeat. And if you're in no rush evolving Frieza, I recommend buying the relics on the shop, as the relics will help you a ton, especially if you have all 10. Each bean will make your units deal 25% more damage. Sheesh! Golden Frieza Emperor damage types are Magic and Light. The best relic you can equip on him are Miracle Timepiece, Mermaid Crown, or Clover of the Wind. Golden Frieza Emperor costs 119,750 yen to max upgrade one Frieza. Okay, next unit is Fuji Admiral. Fuji is still the best. Yes, you hear me. It's still the best physical heal unit and overall the best heal unit to have in this update 16, as he is extremely cheap to max upgrade, with Fuji being a 2-hit placement, making him extremely good against shield enemies. Fuji Admiral stats at max upgrade and max level are 157,205.43 damage with his SPA at 11 seconds, making his damage per second at 14,291.4, which makes Fuji Admiral the best physical heal unit, especially you can place 4 of Fuji Admiral, which is insanely overpowered, especially on how cheap he is to max upgrade. Fuji Admiral at Unevo is still insanely strong, and he is incredibly easy to evolve, as you just have to continuously defeat the puppet portal, which are easy to defeat even if you are soloing the portal. The best trait you can have on Fuji Admiral is Divine, as he is a 4 placement. Fuji Admiral damage types are Physical and Dark. Okay, next unit is Harbu Shark Impress. Harbu is actually one of the strongest heal units in this update 16 with her insane multi-hit at later upgrades. Harbu Shark Impress stats at max level and max upgrade are 119,652.85 damage with her SPA at 7 seconds, making her damage per second at 17,093.26, which is insanely strong, especially on how cheap she is to max upgrade, and she becomes a multi-hit at later upgrades, making her great against shield enemies. How to get Harbu is through opening the brand new summer 2023 capsules, where there is a small chance for the capsule to drop Harbu along with 2 other units. Getting Harbu is also amazing if you are beginners, since she will be able to carry you through your games. And if you did not know, when you have Summer 2023 capsule units equipped on your team, they will deal 50% more damage in those portals, so it will help you grind. Harbu Shark Impress damage types are Magic and Aqua. Alright, next unit is Leafy Sylph. Leafy is still one of the best support unit to have in your team, especially Leafy Sylph is going to be useful for tournaments, leaderboard runs, story mode acts, raids, and Infinity Castle, especially with her buff in this update 16. Leafy Sylph stats at max upgrade and max level are 48,608 damage with her SPA at 7.5 seconds, making her damage per second at 6,481.06, which you don't mainly use her for DPS, you use her for the 50% magic buff. Leafy Sylph is a 6th placement, which you can do the double buff with Leafy Sylph, making your magic units have 100% more magic damage if it is done correctly. Leafy will only be able to buff your units that are magic. Leafy will be somewhat replacing Wenda in some situation, as she is insanely strong as she has an ability at placement, cheap to place, decent DPS, and can hit both air and ground enemies. Like, it's crazy. Leafy Seal's damage types are magic and air. Okay, next unit is Metal Knight Arsenal. Metal Knight is one of the best heal units, especially he has an insane multi-hit and summons drones in this update 16. Metal Knight Arsenal stats are max upgrade and max LR, 129,881 damage with his SPA at 6.1 seconds, making his damage per second at 21,291.96. Metal Knight Arsenal can only be placed down twice, making unique trait on Metal Knight Arsenal the best trait. The drones will deal half of Metal Knight's damage, and at later upgrades, Metal Knight will become a multi-hit which will do well against shield enemies. You will be needing takedowns for Metal Knight to spawn his drones, and there is a tracker at the back on how many takedowns he got. To fully max upgrade one Metal Knight Arsenal will cost you 118,250 yen, and his damage types are Magic and Storm, which makes Metal Knight a must-have for Magic Infinity Castle rooms. Yeah, go get him, guys. If you don't have him, go get him. Alright, next unit is Usopp God. Usopp is the best boss killer in this update 16, especially he is a hybrid unit on placement, which means he will be able to attack both air and ground enemies straight away. Sheesh. Usopp God stats are max upgrade and max LR for 114,182.93 damage with his SPA at 5 seconds, making his damage per second at 82,836.59, which is still the highest damage and damage per second unit in this game currently. Oh my goodness, who can top Usopp God, bro? Usopp God is extremely overpowered for Infinity Castle, so I highly recommend getting Usopp God, especially he will be able to carry you in early waves in any kind of maps. Like, bro, he goes crazy in portal grind, so if you need some early airs, go get Usopp God. Usopp God attack types are true damage and air, which he will ignore yellow shield and be insanely good for Infinity Castle as he ignores resistance. Yes. Okay, next unit is Narbera Battle Maid. Narbera is one of the newest units added in this update 16, and she became one of the best heal units, especially she has one of the best damage per second and cheap to max upgrade. Oh my goodness. Narbera Battle Maid stats are max upgrade and max LR, 143,583.41 damage with her SPA at 6.5 seconds, making her damage per second at 22,089.76, which is one of the strongest damage per second, especially for a heal unit. Oh my goodness. The best trait you can get on Narbera Battle Maid is unique, as she is a 3 placement. How to evolve Narbera is by defeating the brand new Undead Tome Legend stage, which you will have to continuously grind multiple of legend stages, especially you will be needing 10 of each Overlord ring, blue, red, and yellow. And oh my god, I'm losing my voice. Narbera Battle Maid's damage types are Magic and Storm. Yeah. Alright, next unit is King Sloth. King Sloth still have the highest range for heal units in this update 16, with him being a multi-hit at later upgrades, which makes him great against shield enemies. King Sloth's stats are max upgrade and max LR, 58,399.79 damage with his SPA at 7 seconds, making his damage per second at 8,342.83. King Sloth is a 5 placement, which is group damage per second. It's not that bad when all 5 are placed and upgraded. The best traits you can have on him are Divine or Godspeed. King Sloth is a multi-hit at later upgrades, which will do well against shield enemies. He is quite useful at certain maps as he has 2 damage types, Magic and Light. So you could possibly bring him for maps that buff light units, and he does have an insane range, so I recommend placing him further back. King Sloth costs 53,350 yen to fully upgrade one unit. Finally, the last unit that I am gonna be mentioning is Hawk's Fierce Wings. Hawks is one of the best physical heal unit, especially with how good his group damage is in this update 16. Hawk's Fierce Wing stats are max upgrade and max LR, 47,382.54 damage with his SPA at 4.5 seconds, making his damage per second at 10,529.45, which makes Hawk's Fierce Wings one of the best physical heal unit in this update 16. Hawk's Fierce Wings is difficult to evolve as you have to continuously defeat the My Hero Academia legend stages, and you can make the grind easier by talking to Nami at spawn, which will give you rewards for you to use to evolve your My Hero Academia units. And I believe you talk to Zoro now, not Nami anymore. So yeah, go talk to Zoro to make your life a lot easier getting evolution items. That was everything for today's video on the top 6 best heal and hybrid units in this update 16. I hope this video helped you in some sort of way. Remember to subscribe and like, and I will see you in my next one.